The Walking Dead finally clears up that flash-forward mystery with Carl's death warning. The following contains spoilers from the mid-season premiere of The Walking Dead. If you haven't watched yet, you may want to bookmark this page and return once you have. Proceed with caution. Remember when Season 8 of The Walking Dead began and we were all with an older Rick living in peace with his family, including a living Carl, we're all about? Well, now we know. And let's just say the reveal was, well, underwhelming. As Carl, Chandler Riggs, lay dying from the walker bite he sustained while trying to save his new pal Siddiq, Avi Nash, in last fall's mid-season finale, he revealed to a distraught Rick, Andrew Lincoln, and Mitch on Danai Gurira that what we'd seen had been the kid's vision for a possible future without the all-out war the zombie apocalypse survivors currently find themselves trapped in. Of course, once we learned that Carl was not long for this world, it was clear that the flash-forwards had to be the figment of someone's imagination, considering the character was alive and well in them. But there's something about killing off a character who once represented hope for the future on a show with very little of that and turning that death into a plot device for another character to realize that all this endless fighting isn't helping anyone and that there has to be another way that makes this whole thing feel just a little bit cheap. Not only does it present one of the biggest yet, Carl is still alive and kicking in the comic books, but it serves as a major disservice to one of the show's longest-running characters and actors, The Way. In a world where hopelessness and death are literally around every corner, would it really take the death of his son for Rick to realize that there has to be a better way? Shouldn't he know that already? While it is certainly a relief that this hints at the eventual end to this relentless and boring dispute with Negan, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, a character who's proven to be something of a dud after his splashy debut, it just feels like the writers should have taken some of their own advice here and found another way. What do you think about Carl's death and the big reveal about the flash-forwards? Sound off in the comments below. The Walking Dead airs Sundays at 9 p.m. on .FOMO no more. Sign up now. Entered incorrectly. Please try again by subscribing to our newsletter. You agree to the end. Success. Thank you for subscribing. We're sorry. An error has occurred. US California UK AU to FRUSE. Is everywhere this content is available customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our US edition? Is everywhere this content is available customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our Canadian edition? Is everywhere this content is available customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our UK edition? Is everywhere this content is available customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our Australian edition? Ist überall dieser Inhalt ist für internationale Besucher verfügbar. Möchtest du in der deutschen Version anschauen? Is everywhere this content is available customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our German edition? Est Part-out une Version adaptée de ce contenu est disponible pour notre public international. Sahades vous voir que dans notre édition française. Is everywhere this content is available customized for our international audience. Would you like to view this in our French edition? Yes. No, thanks. Yes. No, thanks. Yes. No, thanks. Yes. No, thanks. Ja nein, danke. Yes. No, thanks. Oui. Non, merci. Yes. No, thanks. Yes. No, thanks. Yes. No, thanks. C. No, gracious. Yes. No, thanks. Translate to English, translate to English, translate to English, translate to English, translate to English. This content is available customized for our international audience. Switch to US edition. This content is available customized for our international audience. Switch to Canadian edition. This content is available customized for our international audience. Switch to UK edition. This content is available customized for our international audience. Switch to Australian edition. Möchtest du zur deutschen Version wechseln? Do you want to go to the German edition? Sahades vos render sur l'edition française. Do you want to go to the French edition? This content is available customized for our international audience. Switch to US edition. Hemos especializado nuestro sitio para tu region. ¿Quieres servir online Latino? We have specialized our website for your region. Would you like to switch to our Latino edition? Yes. 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 Ja yes. Oui. Yes. 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 See. Yes.